Hello, welcome back. We're talking to people in a pandemic. I'm Roger Haskett. And what we're talking about today is let's see what it is. When I'm at my strongest, what? So this is a simple exercise. I did it this weekend. I've been doing a lot of stuff on index cards because of Zoom. They're good to write and make notes and show, hold it up to show people. So I got them all over. And what I did is this weekend I was a little annoyed with myself. I was having one of my, I was having one of my many emotional, a lot of emotions packed into a very short period of time. And so I was sitting here at my desk going, I don't feel strong. I don't feel strong right now. As a matter of fact, I feel weak. And so I started to think about, what do I do when I'm the difference? What do I do differently when I feel strong and when I feel weak? And so I just wrote this down. I started to, I wrote down when I'm at my strongest, blank, 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 and I made a list. And then I said, when I'm at my weakest, I blank, blank, and I made a list. So what I'd like you to do right now is make that list yourself. So get a piece of paper, type it out on the computer in Evernote or whatever, somewhere that will stay with you, maybe stick it on something, you can stick it on a wall. And then what I want you to do is just do that. When I'm at my strongest, I, blah, 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 blah. And when I'm at my weakest, I, blah, 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 blah. And then what I want you to do at the end of that, I want you to then take a moment to look at what does it mean to be at your strongest? And what does it mean to be at your weakest? Like, what are the feelings? What are the emotions? What is the sense of in your body of what's going on in those moments? So I would say stop now, all right, and do it. Hey, welcome back. Did you do it? I bet you some of you did, but I bet you most of you didn't, huh? Sad. Why is it that we mostly don't do things unless we're forced? Like, if I were in a class, it'd be like making you do this. I'm a teacher. I know how to make people do things while they're in classes in a way that they want to. Like, I'm a good teacher because I make people want to do the things that they should do, right? So I bet you many of you didn't, though, right? This is one of the realities that we're dealing with. When you don't have to, when there's no pressure. However, for the people that did, and for the people that didn't, I'm going to go over my list. When I'm at my strongest, I play more, I love more, I care more about me and others, and I express happiness and love and joy much more often. That's what I do when I'm at my strongest. And when I'm at my weakest, I mope more, like I feel more self-pity. That's one of my, I get angry more. That's another of my sad go-to emotions. I hate more. Oh my goodness, it's way easier for me to hate things and people and myself when I'm in this weakest zone. Right? I hurt more, I hurt people more, and I hurt myself more. I make stupid decisions when I'm weak that end up causing me more grief. I watch my kids do the same thing, and I'm like, what are you doing that for? And then I go, oh yeah, maybe because I've been a lousy role model in that way, right? And when I'm at my weakest, I express anger and hate more. I let it out of my body. I don't just think it, I let it out. So when I looked at what I was doing in these moments, I realized that when I'm at my weakest, I'm negative. I'm overwhelmingly negative. That's all that I see through my eyes are negative. I see my kids and I see the things that they do wrong. I see a mirror and I see myself and all the things that I do wrong. I see my spouse and I see all the things that she's doing wrong. That's what I do when I'm at my weakest, when I'm at my most negative, which for me corresponds to most negative and weakest. And so the other side is true as well. That when I'm at my strongest, I'm the most positive. When I'm at my strongest, I'm the most positive. When I'm at my weakest, I'm the most negative. And when I'm at my strongest, I look around and all I see is the great things in my children. Or not, I see the great things in my spouse. I see the great things in me. Not totally, not, it's not all one or the other. There's always like a little mix, like you're mostly positive, but you got some negative. That keeps you sort of real. Anyhow, we're going to end this on this. What do you do when you're at your strongest? And what do you do when you're at your weakest? And what are the emotions? What's your emotional state around both? Please comment so that we can start a discussion and create some more engagement. I love the comments that have been coming my way because they allow me to make videos that are far more targeted to what the people who are watching want to hear about. So please comment, tell me other things that you want me to talk about, and or specifically what's going on for you when you're when you're strongest or weakest. All right, I'm Roger Haskett. Take care, everyone. We're talking to people in a pandemic. We're talking to people in a pandemic, and we're talking about self-care. No, we're talking. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and please subscribe, like, and share, and comment so other people have a chance to engage with this video as well. I'm Roger Haskett. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much.